Robinson from Bloomberg B&A, and I'm here with Gabe Roth, the Executive Director of Fix the Court. We wanted to see oral arguments, so we had to come and stand in line. It's pretty early, about 5:15.
Yeah, 5:15 in the morning. Been here since about 4:30, 4:35, and hopefully we're going to get in. We don't really know 100% if we will. You know, we are pretty early, and we are pretty towards the front of the line, so we think we have a good chance.
But we're not really sure of the process, and that's kind of why we're here. So we'll keep you posted as we wait in line, and hopefully we'll get in. All right, so we've been in line about an hour now. It's probably about 6 a.m. Looks like the line has doubled, and we still think we have a good shot of getting in.
Yeah, we think probably we're about up to 30, 35 people gathering. We've been asked to stand along First Street, along the side by the hedges, and you know, after about 50 people, there's really no guarantee after that if they can get in.
And so what do people do if they come and they wake up early and they stand out here and they don't get in? What kinds of things can they do to hear oral argument?
So there's actually a second, well, there's three lines really. There's the public line, which is what we're in. There's the bar line, which is for attorneys who are members of the Supreme Court bar. That's a different line that hasn't even started to form yet. And there's the third line is it's a 3-minute line. So you're actually able to be escorted into the oral argument in the back, and you can, in groups of 10 or 15, you can stand there and watch oral argument through these curtains for a few minutes, and then you're ushered out. So, you know, if that doesn't work out for you, then you can read the transcript later in the day, and you can hear the audio at the end of the week. But clearly an organization called Fix the Court wishes that we'd be able to have live audio and video so everyone can experience the cases in real time, instead of those of us who are just able to leave our jobs for the time being and get here early to stand in line.
Well, hopefully we'll get an update on whether or not we'll make it in, and we'll let you know. So the sun is up. There are some lights coming on in the building. It's about 7 o'clock, and we think maybe we'll be able to go up onto the plaza soon. The line here has gotten much longer, and it may be that some of these people who have been waiting in line for a while now won't get in. But
yeah, and once we get to the plaza in another half an hour or so, it's going to be another wait for another couple hours. Usually they'll hand out a little ticket that says, you know, where you are in line, what number you are in line, just so they have a little bit of an order. And then, like we said, wait another couple hours up there. The cameras are not allowed on the plaza up there, so we may leave you at that point. But they'll probably bring us into the building around 9 o'clock. After which we'll go through security just like at an airport, and then we'll be asked to put our electronic devices into a locker, and after that they'll usher us into the courtroom, probably between 9:30 and 9:45, sit down, and then oral arguments start at 10.
So we just finished up oral arguments, and we're right back here where we started, although we're about 8 hours later.
Yeah, we started at 4:30, I think, this morning. It's about 12:30 right now.
So it's been a long day, but the guy behind us is going to have a longer one. He's already here waiting for oral arguments on Wednesday. So.
Yeah, the major abortion case that's going to be heard 2 days from now. I mean, once we got up to the plaza around 7:15, it wasn't too bad of a wait. They gave us our tickets. We went inside around 8, went through security line, waited another hour, hour and a half, went through a second security line there, and got seated around 9:45 for the 10 o'clock oral argument. Something interesting, though, happened in the first oral argument, which was that Justice Clarence Thomas asked a question from the bench for the first time in a decade.
In 10 years.
So somewhat, I mean, the cases themselves were fairly interesting, but sort of a historic note in addition to the cases being this question from Justice Thomas. So overall, quite an interesting morning. Unfortunately, of course, the fact that only 250 people could experience both these cases and, for that matter, Justice Thomas's question in real time, live, as it happened, as opposed to the rest of the country, via modern technology. It's a shame that it's limited to just to the people in the courtroom.
Well, thank you for sharing your day with us. I'm Kimberly Robinson. This is Gabe Roth. And follow along with all the Supreme Court news at bna.com.